Hi, I want to review with you three of the most missed questions on the cumulative test for chapters 1 through 3. So first up, I put the first one up. This was the most missed question. I need a variable for the month. The month will be saved as a 01, 02, 03, etc., where 01 will stand for January or equal January, 02 equal February, etc. How would I declare and initialize the variable? And you have four choices. So I'm going to walk you through how to start eliminating if you're unsure. So the first thing is these are whole numbers that we're going to use for the month. So the first thing you can do coming down through here is mark off, don't pick the one that is a double data type, right? Because the double data type means you have a decimal point. So we want to mark that one off. The second one you might want to consider is the character. The character can only hold one value. Well, we know we're having something with two in it, two digits or two characters. So the second thing you would say, well, I can't use that either because it can only hold one. Now the difference between the integer month and the string month would be if you're going to actually write out the word January, February, March, which we've been told we're not doing. Instead, we're going to use a 01, 02, or 03. So that's going to eliminate the string variable. So we're going to mark all those out. And that leaves you with what should be the correct answer, this integer or int month equals 0. The second most missed question was I need a variable named sales that can hold the total dollar amount that an employee has sold. What would that look like in C++? So again, they've told you it's a dollar amount, which is an implied that it will have decimals in it. Therefore, you can immediately go down and mark out the integer, right? Because that does not allow a decimal point. The other three double do. So we know we're going to use double. We know that the name of the variable is sales, so we've got all that correct. Now, double has to should be declared with a decimal point because it holds decimal point numbers. And if you look at the choices here, this line here has no decimal point, so we're going to mark him out because he is not how we should declare a double data type. Now, the only difference between the first and second choice is the second one left out the equal sign. Therefore, that's not the correct statement format. And again, what we want to choose here should be double sales equals 0.0 with a semicolon at the end. Last, what type of structure is the following set of statements an example of? When you get asked a question like this, and there's two potential answers looking at it, the rule would be to go with what is the main look or the overall what they're trying to get you to look at. So while you know that every code has sequence, this is not particularly a sequence because it has some keywords in here that we need to be aware of. And that's the while in while, which indicates a loop, which indicates repetition. Now, selection, the first choice here, that's if or else. The other word for that is decision, which is right here. So decision and selection were the same thing. That indicates an if. All code does have a sequence. Had this example here had some statements above it, statements below it, and given you two options, you would have chosen repetition and sequence. If you had just had a list of statements that did not have this while loop in it, you would have only chosen sequence. But because this is dominated by a while loop, it is a while loop, which is repetition, and that's the choice for that answer. So I hope this gives you insight into some things that students missed on this test, and will help you going forward. Have a great day.